In this podcast, we want to talk about when is the best time to relax in Odessa and the Odessa region. I have some questions about this period of time and what we can do in Odessa. Yeah. And it's believed the best time to relax in Odessa, Ukraine, is from May till October. The high season is for swimming is from May to mid-October. Summer months, especially July and August, are hot and dry, very hot and dry. The sea is warm, so we can go swimming from June till October. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, so it's quite a long tourist season then in the summer months,
Yes,
like
it's
from May to October. I mean, it's
yes,
quite popular with tourists.
yes, and
Yeah,
if you like hot weather, of course it's July and August, but maybe it's better to come here in September or May. Sometimes people do it.
right. Yeah, but okay. Does anyone no tourists come in winter? Very few.
Very few, but of course it's a very mild climate and for example, last winter was very warm, no snow at all, and even no rains. And we went to the beach in January.
Oh, really?
Some people even swim or uh, just jump into the water, and it was very pleasant.
Hmm. Oh, that sounds cold
No,
in
it
January.
isn't cold, but it was about 20 degrees. It was very warm.
Hmm. And where do people travel around Odessa? Is there any popular
Yes,
places to go?
yes, sure. The most popular place is Zatoka with sandy beaches, very clear sea, and lots of resorts and hotels, villas, dachas, and other places to stay. Also, Sergeyevka is our popular resort. Gribovka, even small city Yuzhny is very popular as well. Because it's very comfortable to relax there in good hotels and not many sandy beaches, but people prefer that city because of their price.
Okay, right. It's a bit cheaper than Sergeyevka?
I think so, but I'm not sure.
Right. Okay. Oh, yes. Right.
But cheaper than in Odessa, of course.
Oh, okay.
And
Rightio.
the transportation is very good in all these destinations, and by electric train or buses. It's around an hour to get there.
To Sergeyevka.
Yes, sure. Sergeyevka, Zatoka, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, sometimes more than an hour, but it's the longest time.
Ah, okay. Right. Ah, interesting. And oh yeah, Sergeyevka looks really nice actually. I'm just looking at it now. Very good. But then also Odessa itself is quite popular.
It's quite popular because every tourist want to entertain, of course, and of course we and they, our guests prefer to stay near Odessa. It's much calmer and of course, as I said, cheaper. But they prefer to come to Odessa to entertain in our nightclubs and theaters, dolphinarium, and something like listen to music and dance in our discotheques and other activities. And of course, to do some water activities here, like to sail boats, to yacht here. Yeah.
Hmm. Water activities.
Yep.
Yeah, very good.
I'd like to recommend some tourists to come in September because it starts the velvet season here, as they say Indian summer in America. Yeah, and can you tell me the same recommendations about how to travel and what's the best time to do it in Australia?
Yeah, it's probably also a good time. I would recommend autumn and spring, these two seasons. So it will be, March, April, May, and September, October, November. This time, these months are probably ideal because it's not too hot, but also not too cold. Not that winter is very cold here, but summer is, I think, too hot. It's not very pleasant
So we
to
can.
be traveling, out in the daytime, out and about sightseeing and whatnot. It would be better in spring or autumn. Yeah.
So we can start to relax here in Odessa and continue in Australia, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, you can.
Good,
Um,
good.
yeah, that sounds like a good trip.
Good trips all around the year, yeah?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
And what clothes should we take with us?
In those months, you wouldn't need more than a very light jacket.
Uh-huh.
Um, so, I mean, you could even get by with a shirt and shorts, really, for a lot of your time, and just maybe a light jacket for the colder days, I would suggest. Yeah, if you come in those times in the
But
in the
sometimes
months.
it's very hard to take all clothes with us and to go to the airport. Yes, maybe some of them. Yes, and can we buy something there in Australia? Is it cheap or very expensive?
No, it's not particularly cheap, I would say. Yeah, by all means, you can buy clothes here, and that might be a good idea. Just means that you will be cold until you buy the jacket.
Uh-huh.
um, but yeah,
What?
clothes are not
Hmm.
actually, like, nothing really is cheap, I would
Yeah.
say.
So we should take everything with us. Yeah.
Yeah, if
Just,
possible.
just in case. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And what are the cheapest months there to relax?
The cheapest,
Yeah.
like,
To stay, to eat out.
probably the low season, which will be
Yeah.
winter.
Hmm, hmm.
So
But the weather
any,
is not so hot here.
yeah, I get it could be. It depends where you spend your time.
Hmm.
But I mean, winter can be quite nice. Also,
Where can you
so
recommend to spend time? Where?
I would recommend spending time. What would be a good trip is starting in Sydney and driving north to Brisbane,
Uh-huh.
and you can stop at lots of beach towns along the way, lots of small towns, and just go to the beach every day and see a bit of the countryside, I guess. Go through some vineyards and drink some wine, that sort of thing. So that trip is in the middle of the country, so it shouldn't be too cold or too hot either.
Have you
It's
seen
kind of,
snow in Australia? And are there any resorts to ski?
Yeah, there are. There's only a couple. I haven't been there, but it's not great. Like the quality is not fantastic. Usually people will try to go to New Zealand, which is a little bit more expensive, but with a much higher quality of snow and hills in general. But it's possible. You can do it.
Thank you very much, Phil, and you're welcome to our region to relax in very good months, I told you, and maybe we are going to visit Australia too.
Yeah, that sounds good. Have to come on over. Yep,
Thank you.
sounds good. All right. Thanks very much, Nina.